Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. There's something I want to share with y'all. So I don't know if you guys remember, and I don't even, it's like within the last year and a half or so. Um, so China and Russia, um, they were doing drills with their people, putting them underground, how long it would take, and just so that they knew what to do when this thing comes. And because they want to save their people. Well, why? Why aren't our leaders doing drills with us and putting us underground? Because they don't want to save us. When that thing comes and we're destroyed pretty much in shambles, that's when the bear and the um, dragon are going to invade. We will be invaded. Father's already telling us all of this. Now, what he's also been telling us, just like he told Joseph, is to store water and food. Look at the food you have. Multiply it by 10 and you still won't have enough. I don't care how much you have saved right now. Multiply that by 10 and he says you still don't have enough. We're going to have to count on him to feed us. The water, it's going to be bad. It's going to be poisoned. People say, oh, I have my own well. It's going to be poison. I have my own well too. And Father's been telling me to store water. A lot of farmers say, well, I've got a well and I got my own animals. Your animals are going to drink the water. They're going to die. You ain't going to have neither. Store water as much as you can in any container you have. You can last a long time. Some people have been fasting for up to 80 days. You can last a long time without food. Can't last very long without water. So I know a lot of you can't afford the Mylar bags and the vacuum sealers, but just go get one of those metal cans from Walmart, trash cans. Put your food in that. Seal the edge of the lid down and put a couple of those heavy-duty garbage bags so that the red dust doesn't get on them. You can at least do that. At least try to do that. Try and store that. Store food and water, y'all. So, all right, that's one thing I want to share with you. Now, the second thing I want to share with you is, if you know me, if you watch my videos, you will know that I don't care two spits about like, subscribe, and hit that damn bell. That is the most annoying thing I hear on YouTube. It just drives me nuts. Well, that's not me. I don't advocate that you do it. And I say that in a lot of my videos. But if you don't watch my videos, then you won't know that. You won't know that about me. So, CJ Blaze, I'm talking to you. Yesterday in WV's live, you accused me of, well, you said, are you sure you don't just want the views? Honey, I don't give two spits about no views, okay? If people want to watch, they watch. If they don't, I ain't tripping. Do you remember when you started your channel and you had just short clip videos? They were very short, but do you remember what I did? What did I do? I had two computers and I would play all of yours. I'd hit the play all and I'd let them run all night. I wasn't even watching them. Some of them I did, but it was mostly to give you the view hours because you didn't have any view time. You had very little. And so I went and did that for you. Soon after, I started my channel. Not one of you came and supported my channel. Well, I know why now, and it's fine. You know, I'm not vengeful or nothing like that. But you guys didn't come watch my stuff. And I don't care about the like, subscribes, and hit the bell like you were suggesting. That was offensive to me. And it also let me know that you don't watch my videos. And I know why now. I understand what happened. I know that you were told a lot of lies about me. So I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at any of the mods because I know what you guys were told about me. And it's sad. It's really sad that they had to go to that depths to keep me away from all of you. But we're going to go into that in another video that I'm working on. But this video, I just wanted to share a little bit about me, okay? Now I'm going to share a little bit about me and how I was raised, okay? So at the age of 12, my mom started teaching me how to cook from scratch. Soon after that, maybe a year later, so I knew quite a few dishes. My mom got home from work at 7. This was before they started their business. She got home from about 7. My dad got home at 5. While all my friends were taking off, going to the park and drinking and fooling around with boys, I did what I was told and I went home. And I'd clean up and I'd start dinner. And my dad would come home, take a shower, shave. He always shaved at night. And because he always had to get up at like 4 in the morning. But he would come sit down at the kitchen table. And as he sat down, his plate sat down with him. And I'd serve my dad his dinner. I didn't have to. That's just the way I was raised. If we got together as a family at a, Thanksgiving, Christmas, whatever, when we did celebrate the pagan days, or for a birthday or whatever, anytime all of us got together, I always went through we always had like a buffet set up, kind of, and I would go first because I would serve my dad. If I wasn't there, my sister would do it. We didn't have to, and we weren't told to do it. We did it out of respect. And if we weren't there, then my mom did it. I have 3 older brothers. One of them was divorced. And if I saw him sitting there, I would serve him his plate. I didn't have to, wasn't told to. It was done out of respect and out of love. Because he's a good man. He deserved to be served a plate of food. My oldest brother had a wife that she was raised a little bit different. And she didn't do that. So there were several times when I would make his plate and go give it to him. Growing up, we had to respect our elders. Even if they were 1 minute older than us, we had to respect our elders. My parents had to know that when they left us home, that we obeyed the oldest. So we didn't get into any kind of a emergency trouble or something like that. They had to know that we were safe when they were gone. So we respected our older brothers. My parents could leave $1,000 in the china cabinet and us kids wouldn't touch it. If we found money throughout the house, we wouldn't touch it because it didn't belong to us. None of us. We weren't taught to lie, cheat, or steal, or connive. We were taught to be respectful, to be loving, and we were taught to take care of ourselves. My parents, when they started their own business, became millionaires. Catering. And then in 2008, there was the whole crash, and they lost a lot. And, well, let's face it, the elites are not going to let the menial folk be rich or have anything. All right? But what we saw when they started their business and how successful they became, they taught us to have our own businesses. And that's what we did. I worked for a few companies, but I was going to be a police officer. I went to the Police Reserve Academy, and I was a correctional officer for a few years. And then I left. I chose catering because it made more money. That's why my son called me that day and asked if they would come if he called them. And I said, yeah. I knew the codes. I know I worked in the jail. I know what it's all about. And That's why he called me that day. But I chose to go in a different route, which was catering. I started with nothing. I didn't have a plate. I didn't have a fork. I had no linen. I had nothing. I had a web page. Within the first week, I booked an $11,000 wedding, a $6,000 wedding, and then a $10,000 wedding. That first week, I took the funds, because we get a third. I took it all and I bought all of my decor, all the silverware, and all the china. And after each booking after that, I started booking a few a week. I started buying everything else. I floored straight up, like I soared. I was making so much money, CJ. Me and my husband would take off every July for the whole month and just drive through the United States. We chose not to go out of country. We weren't interested in spending our money in other countries. We spent it here. And we'd travel around here and we'd go through the back areas and we'd see lakes and waters that looked like they were untouched by man. Amazing and beautiful places we saw. I was soaring so high. We were going to be rich. I started from nothing. I retained a staff of anywhere from 30 to 40. And on the weekend, I'd do anywhere from 1 to 4 events. And you're talking anywhere from 200 to 600 guests. Sometimes larger. I didn't have anybody helping me. I had my team, my staff, but my husband had his own job. He couldn't help me. I did it myself. With an amazing team, just an amazing group of individuals that I can't even believe the things that they would do for me. But when we weren't working on the weekend, and most of them went to college, that was one of the things they could only work for me if they were in school. They would call me up during the week, hey, I don't have money for my school books, $150. Well, come pick it up. I don't have money for my rent. Well, come pick it up. I don't have money for my cell phone bill. Well, come pick it up. And we all know that when people borrow, it's very hard to pay back. So they knew that they would have to come to the warehouse and help me straighten it up. I didn't make them work the hours for that money. We just do a project. It might take an hour, it might take 6 hours. But that's all they had to do. Just help me out. And that's it. It wasn't tit for tat. It was just, hey, I'll help you, you help me. And because I treated them like that, like humans, like I loved them, I cared for them, when it came time to do an event, they shined for me. They were amazing. They were impeccable. It was the most beautiful thing. The guests would say we were like a well-oiled machine because we worked very well together. I was very smart in my business practices. I tried to talk to Adam. When I first started modding, we talked on the phone about a bad employee. Even though none of us got paid. It was all for free. And I tried to tell him how to handle it. Because I had experience. I'm 20 years his senior. I had experience in all of that. He didn't want to listen to me though. He knew better. Had he listened to me, I could have helped him soar. I could have helped him he would have so much money right now, he wouldn't know what to do with it. And he wouldn't be fiddling around with some charity fraud. There's a right way of doing things, and there's a wrong way of doing things. He chose the wrong way. And I don't know what the deal is with you, but you are so enamored with him. It's not healthy, CJ. It isn't. When I brought you in, when I sponsored you in, I remember the way you talked and the way you were. At that moment, I wished I hadn't brought you in. You were nice enough and everything, but the way you were was very unhealthy. It wasn't normal. I didn't see it as normal. And now you defend him to no end. You are so blind to what they are doing to people. It's wrong. But anyway, that's not what this video is about. I'm saving that for another video. So by making that comment, are you sure you're not doing it for the views or whatever it was you said? Honey, when the Father woke me up and told me to close my business and move to Missouri, I did what he told me to do. Had I not done that, do you know where I'd be right now? I wouldn't have my catering business because people weren't hiring caterers when that pandemic started. I'd be homeless and on the streets or living with family. That's where I'd be had I not listened to him. The whole like, subscribe, and hit the bell means nothing to me. I'd rather you say hi. How's your little guy? How's Christopher? How are you? How you doing, Lena? I don't care about like, subscribe, and hit the bell. And had you bothered to watch one of my videos, you would have heard me say that many times. I was raised to have integrity, honor, respect. I have a very good business sense. If I wanted to make money here on YouTube, there are so many genres I can join and have knowledge of every single one of them. In less than 2 years, I'd be a millionaire, CJ. But that's not what the Father wants me to do. I have enough self-confidence to know what I'm capable of doing. But for me, I don't care about the like, subscribe, and hit that damn bell. So the next time you think of accusing somebody of something or questioning about it, maybe you should get to know the person first. Oh, wait, we got to know each other. You know me. And still, you believe the lies. You made a comment and you said, I never heard any lies about you. That was a lie. I know for a fact that was a lie. Where's your honor, your integrity, your respect for yourself? You know, when you lie, you lose respect for yourself. It just shows people that you don't respect yourself enough. Do you know who runs social media? One of Satan's daughters. Yep, it's true. CJ, do you know what you did when you went into that chat room and started defending Adam and started, throwing things out there? I know you went back in and you deleted your comments. That doesn't matter that you did that. You know you did it. We know you did it. We know you posted those comments. But you know what you did? Exactly what Adam is being accused of. Adam, Dex, and Lex. You did exactly what we're saying that they're doing. They're sending you guys out on attacks. You think it was you that did this, but they have manipulated you into doing this on your own, thinking you're protecting them. That's how evil they are. That's how conniving they are. They don't want to get their hands dirty, so they won't do it. They'll send you or someone else. Jay Stone found out a lot of things about her too. That'll be in my other video. So I'm just saying, CJ, me and you were good. But I understand what happened. Now I'll share that with you in another video, but how it came to this, the things that they were saying about me, about my husband, shame on all of them. If you stay with them and you continue attacking people, it's going to be shame on you as well. There is shame on you right now. You need to wash it off and come clean. CJ, when I said in my last video that I adore you, I love you, even Adam, I think he is an amazing young man. He's just making wrong choices. But I meant it when I said that I care for you guys. I meant it. I still do. So that's what I wanted to share with you. I don't care about the like, subscribe, and hit the bell. YouTube teaches them to call everyone their family, to make them think that they're part of something special. It's all a lie. It's all a lie. It's just to make money. There are real channels on here that treat you like real family, with real family values, that will have your back, that will be there, and not talk behind your back, but help hold you up when you need lifting up. But those people, they lift you up, and behind your back, they kick you down. They kick you down during the most vulnerable parts of your life. It's disgusting what they do. I just want to share that with you. You have a blessed day. And I hope you get clean one day and clean all the shame off of you. I do love you, CJ.